Hey, I've decided to make this video to be a message for my future self so that I can kind of like remind myself for the future because, I don't know why, but things seem kind of off or weird or maybe kind of wrong nowadays. Is it just me or is time kind of like moving a bit too fast maybe? Because, I don't know. I mean, for example, today is Friday. Here, I'll show you. All right. Today is Friday, May 29th at 5:52 p.m. And tomorrow it's gonna be a Saturday. I don't know. It's yeah. I just feel like time's moving a bit too fast. Like I don't know why. Well, first day for the first day of the week, it starts with Monday, right? Yeah. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it goes on to Saturday and Sunday, and it goes back to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, yeah. And then it goes on and on for 4 weeks, or maybe I can call them like cycles. Like maybe each week is a cycle, maybe. So I go through 4 cycles in a month, and it'll be June, and 4 more cycles again, and it'll be July. And yeah, July 22nd is literally my birthday, my 18th birthday, and I'm scheduling this video to be released on my birthday exactly on my 18th birthday, July 22nd, 2026 at 9:12 a.m. local time. So yeah, we'll see how much I'll change. Yeah, I'd like this video to be kind of like a future reminder to my future self because, you know, I mean, like right now, I carry lots of questions, doubts, and even just almost everything, really. Like questions about life, how to live your life properly. And I kind of want to remind myself about the past, present, and future. Like, I still do have regrets about the past that I wish I can tell my past self, but unfortunately, I can't because, time travel doesn't exist, or at least it exists, but not in the way that we can use it. It's yeah, a regret for real, but hopefully my future self won't really regret anything much, really. But yeah, we'll just have to see first. Ooh, I can't believe it. Like, wow. I'm turning 18 in less than 2 months already. Oof, I feel like I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time because, once you're 18, you officially become an adult and you won't be a kid anymore. Yeah, you won't be a kid anymore, and you've got a whole lot of responsibilities to do. Like, yeah, 18 plus things. And yeah, right now I still have about a month and 20 something days left before it's my birthday. So yeah, I think really gotta use this time to prepare myself to be like a quote unquote adult now. So yeah, I feel like time is just literally moving by too fast where we can't really enjoy much of our time, but I don't know. Oh man. Like I feel like people need to take a step back and, slow down on life a little bit and maybe try to think with yourself, be comfortable with the silence, just sit with yourself. Maybe don't really think too much. No distractions, no phone, no music, no entertainment, and just enjoy the silence. And maybe I know it feels uncomfortable, but maybe you can just try to sit with that without thinking about anything for 10, 20, 30 minutes. If possible, you can maybe do it with if possible, maybe you can try doing it for 2 to 3 hours, but it might be a bit too long. But yeah, at some point you gotta do this. You gotta do this. Okay, so why am I doing this again? Well, it's just like I want to remind you of my future self, man. My future 18-year-old self. Right now, I'm still 17. 17 years and 10 months old right now. And, yeah, hopefully, when I turn 18, I'll become a better self, I guess. Hopefully. This is actually, like, my first time making a video like this. I don't care if it doesn't get that many views, but, it's just, yeah. I just gotta do what I gotta do, and I think this video format is kind of interesting, but, yeah. Just maybe, well, look at the sky, the clouds, the trees, and just enjoy the nature, and there are even some birds, if there are any in this video, but, yeah. I feel like this is, like, really peaceful, actually, like, if you just, like, try to sit with us and just enjoy the nature for, like, some minutes, like 20 to 30 minutes, I think it'll be, like, actually really pleasant and enjoyable, Yeah. Oof. I feel like I have a lot to say, but, like, if I'm gonna, like, cover everything, oh, man, trust me, this will take hours and hours and hours, and, I don't really have that much time to, like, talk about that, and, it's gonna be a bit uncomfortable for yourself, really. Like, I think everyone would actually feel uncomfortable about this, but, like, at some point you gotta, like, face yourself, I feel like when I was a kid, I just, like, really, really enjoyed the time, but now, as I've gotten older, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old now, I kind of feel like, yeah, life definitely gets harder now. And I think it'll eventually get, like, harder as I age. So I just like to record this video for a, I just like to record this video to be a reminder for the future and my future self, so that maybe you can, like, look back at this video and you might even think, like, oh wow, so that was, like, my old self. Okay, yeah, this is interesting for real. Like, maybe I might do more of this, but yeah, it's just like there are lots of things to think about, like, I've been handsome for, like, about 8 months and some days already. Like, I remember that I've gotten handsome on September 16th, 2025. That was when I actually start posting on Instagram. Wait, no, actually 2 days after I started posting on Instagram. And yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like Instagram has kind of made me handsome, maybe. I know I may be delusional, but I don't know. It just kind of, like, depends, maybe. Like, I'm not really sure, but, like, as I got older, I'll eventually get more handsome. Yeah, like, I think it's true that on my 18th birthday, I'll definitely be more handsome than, right now. I feel like I want to say some things, but I'm kind of, like, struggling to form ideas or, like, form sentences and words, but, yeah, like, the feeling, right? The feeling that you really, really, really want to say something, but you actually can't because it's deep and healthy. and maybe you don't really want to say something, or maybe just shut yourself up. You know, yeah, sure. I may have more regrets in the future, but at least try to be your better self in the future. 18-year-old Adrian. Yeah, please, 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 be a better version of yourself. And I don't know. Mm, well, my YouTube channels are at like well, I have 9 channels, and my main one is at around almost 650 subscribers. It's Johnny Rainbow, and maybe I don't know, maybe like less than 2 months. I don't know if it's possible to reach 8,000 subscribers or not, but yeah, I guess only time will tell. Yeah, I guess only time will tell. And I feel like I've gotten really super busy lately because of like, you know, YouTube, school, but like I feel like school has just gotten in the way a little bit for my YouTube work. But hmm, yeah, hopefully I'll have more time in the future, and yeah, I need to manage my time management skills. Hmm. You know what I do realize about life? It's like you're stuck in some kind of system, I believe. And when you're in the system, you're just kind of like, okay, you're told that you need to obey the rules, but those rules don't even make sense for some reason. I mean, okay, I'm not saying this because I hate all the rules, but it's just like, I mean, sure, it may have kept us safe or maybe guided, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I just got a bit too much, maybe. Like, I don't know. I feel like I know things very well on a deep level, but like, it's really hard to explain in words, and like, the feelings are kind of like messed up, or a bit, I don't know. I just have a bit of unstable feelings about these, and I don't know. I just don't know how to explain in words, But like, I know this feeling very well, and yeah, I feel like deep, I'm a person who feels things deeply, and sometimes that may hurt, but yeah, at least I understand some things. I kind of take things to my core, really. So, yeah. Also, I've seen some YouTube videos talking about like life in 2026 that's not really the same anymore. It's like really weird. Everything just seems off for some reason. And I think in the future we might be even more doomed, but I don't know. We'll see. Oof. By the time I turn 18, oof, I better be a better version of myself, really. But really, some more messages for my future self is try to do things, or maybe like find the time that makes you happy, and try to work on self-improvement as much as you can. Like even right now, me in May 2026, still trying to improve myself in any way I can, because like, I feel like things have gone kind of deep. Like I've been into self-improvement lately, and I kind of feel like it's a thing where everyone needs to work on it. Like I know it's not really that easy to work on, but yeah, it takes time, effort, and patience. But eventually, in the long run, it'll pay off. But I don't know, maybe someone might be too shy, too afraid, or too, I don't know, like they're not really ready to start young. But I mean, the sooner the better, right? The sooner you start, the journey would be a bit worthy for you, maybe, and you might not even like regret it later. Self improvement may take weeks, months, or sometimes even years, but like, no. Speaking of years, maybe even like years from now, by the time I graduate high school, I might just look on this video and think like times were very different or something. So, yeah, you might even watch this video, and in the future you might think that this is awkward or cringe, but hey, that's okay. Cringe or awkwardness, like cringeness or awkwardness, it's just a thing of, it's just a short term thing, okay? What matters are long term things. You know, your inner self, your core, your personality, how you perceive yourself, and how the world works. That's in the long run. I may not be the best at advice to anyone or to myself, really, but I'll try. I'll try, even if it's hard. And I'll try to be better. And the only way to do that is to move forward and maybe take a step back and look at myself in the past. But really, I feel like the past, present, and future are all correlated for some reason. And this really stings, if you made it thus far. But it's the uncomfortable truth that everyone needs to face within their life at some point, You may not care now. You may think that this is a waste of time. But someday, one day, maybe weeks, months, or years from now, in your life, you will think that this is worth it. This is the thing that you should have started weeks, months, or years ago. Much long time ago. This is a thing that you should have started long ago. Live a life that matters. Stop trying to chase wrong things and do things that matter in your life. This is another message for my future self and to anyone who's watching this, really. I think the reason that time moves fast is because, people are very, very addicted to social media, and I remember this so well. Yeah. And literally the early days on Instagram in September 2025, and the early days of that month, okay? Ooh, I remember that I used to be so new to Instagram that I would have just scrolled over and over and over again on Instagram to find some new reels or new things to watch. And some of them, sure, I found them entertaining or knowledgeable. Sure. Okay, that's fine. But what I've realized is that I have wasted a whole lot of time, I guess. Ooh, 5 to 6 hours a day. Man, I think that's too much time on social media. I should just reduce to just 1 to 2 hours, or maybe even 15 to 30 minutes per day, if possible. That's the only way to cure social media addiction. I remember that I think I kind of stopped when it was in December or January, maybe, where okay, I got myself scrolling. Okay, I better do something to stop, and now I quit doom scrolling. It literally just wastes my life. I mean, should you doom scroll? No, not really. I mean, sure, you may find some knowledgeable reels here and there, but I mean, for other things, it's just, useless, or, I mean, what purpose does it serve you? From now on, you need to think twice before you doom scroll, and maybe you should, consider, watching videos or reels, and ask yourself, what purpose does this serve you? In terms of what? Well, If it gives you knowledge, okay, sure. What else? But like, what kind of knowledge? What kind of knowledge does it give you? Like, for example, if I want to like learn about astronomy, then you gotta find useful astronomy videos. But I mean, too much knowledge without execution is also a waste of time. So maybe try to like execute the knowledge in any way or form. Like try to make use of it as much as possible. So yeah, this is like literally the uncomfortable truth that everyone needs to face in their lives, and like you gotta like take action. Like it's now or never, right? Better late than never. You literally have a limited number of years before you will be gone. Yeah. I just hope that by the time I'll watch this video again on my birthday, I'll think back and maybe I might be proud of myself or maybe feel other emotions, and that's okay. All emotions are valid. You cannot feel, I mean, you don't really want to have too much emotion on one thing, Try to at least feel it, experience it with your very self, and you'll be thankful for all the ups and downs in your life. Sure. Not every day is good, not every day is bad. You just gotta live through it. I know that I know that there are literally lots of things to talk about life, and I'll try to improve as much as I can, and maybe like try to come up with advice for myself and maybe for some others who are like seeking for help. Maybe right now I may be a bit unready for certain things, but maybe in the far future, or maybe even possibly the near future, I might be more ready for certain things. So yeah, it's just how it is. It's just how life is. It's so hard to describe life nowadays. Like, think of all the skills you've accomplished. Like, oh my god, wow. Throughout almost 18 years of my life, I should be at least proud of myself. Yeah. It's so hard to explain certain things, but, for people who feel deeply will definitely understand this for real on a very deep level, just like me. One day you'll look back and think that this is actually really nice. And you'll kind of miss the moments that you don't really cherish enough. But, yeah. I think in the future I might remember this day very well. Or maybe I may forget, but that's okay. People sometimes forget, and that's normal in their lives. I may be right and wrong at certain things, and that's okay. Hey, that's what humans are for, to educate each other. Sometimes when life gets too busy, you might really, really, really miss these moments where you can literally just have free time and think about yourself, or maybe some other things. Like right now, I may have more free time than I'll have in the future. So I'm gonna try to cherish these moments. So yeah, hopefully this will be really, really worth it. I remember that as a kid. I think I used to have so much free time back then, and I feel like I just didn't kind of use them properly for some reason. Like, okay, we were all like that, actually. Yeah, kids, they had nothing to do much, yeah. Kids just go to school, okay, or nothing much at school, then come home and yeah. Yeah, basically you would just have a lot of energy and free time, but now Oh my god, you are really tired. Oh man. And right now you are really, really tired. Much, much more tired. Oof. I feel like, mm, sure, we can complain about life as much as we want, but that's not really gonna fix anything unless you take action, of course. Like, what are you gonna take action for? You know, just like try to think about life more and try to remove as many distractions as you can, and maybe your path would be much, much clearer. It's like trying to remove the grass from a forest, and once you've done that, the path might be clearer and you'll discover life in a more unique way. I know this very well. People get distracted so easily, and I don't know, most of them just go through some distractions and they don't really sit with themselves with no distractions. Sure, it is uncomfortable at first, but people who do like meditation or people who can relax easily by themselves, maybe they won't have difficulty doing this, you know? Like, sure, right now I may be a bit overstimulated with music, but I'll try to do as much as I can to improve myself. And yeah, right now I feel like some music tracks are playing inside my head. I mean, sure, we kind of all experience this for real. I'm not really good at saying these things, but I can feel them really well, and maybe you might understand, you know, future self. And yeah, I feel like in the future you might experience this too, you know, but at least you might be more prepared than before. I know that the future is inaccessible as of this moment. As of this moment, what time is it right now? It is okay. It is 6:25 p.m. right now. So yeah, in the far future, you can look back at this video and maybe you can like tell me about some things. And right now, I won't be able to talk to you, but you, and your future self, you will be able to talk to me through this video. Yeah, it's really weird. But it's true. Right now, I can think of the past and, you know, maybe try to tell my past self about it, and my past self wouldn't know about this because that's just how time moves, you know? Right now, I don't know what the future will be like, but yeah. Yeah, at least in the future, you can, like, look back at this and maybe try to tell me about things, maybe. I bet that if my future self were to be here with me right now, as of this moment, and if my 18-year-old self were to tell me something, I think that would be, like, you know, try to improve myself a lot more and, you know, maybe stop procrastinating and start taking action, you know, before it's too late. So, yeah. I know that my future self might be disappointed in my present self. Yeah, that's fine because my present self is really, really disappointed with my past self. In certain aspects, that is. So, I understand. I understand. That's how life works, but at least now you know things a lot better than before. So, yeah. It hurts, it stings, but it's the truth. Maybe I might be successful in some ways in the future, you know. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to try, like, new things that may make me successful or happy in the future. Like, you know, other hobbies and other side quests, you know. It'll be fun, and it'll make me happy. It'll be enjoyable. But, yeah. But until then, I don't really know. I'm not really sure, as of now, But in the future, eventually I'll just figure something out. Yeah. Eventually I'll figure something out, but hopefully you better take action, okay? You better take action, my future self, okay? My future self. I think I might do this again, but I might schedule this to be in a much, much more distant in the future. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely be more handsome in 2 months' time, so that's a minor improvement, maybe. But yeah, until then, I won't know what I'll be like, what I'll feel like, what I'll do, what I'll have. But yeah, only time will tell for real. So, my future self, if you made it this far throughout this video, I appreciate you watching this, okay? It's been a long time, man. Oof. I think you'll accomplish more than what I have right now. So, yeah. Until then, well, right now, I won't be able to contact you because you're in the future, and by then, you will be able to watch this video back and, might not be able to tell me directly, but at least you can kind of re-experience your past self, and try to tell me. Look, in the future, you should also try to listen to yourself more. Listen to what your gut says. It'll usually tell you things that are really, really real, and maybe you might not know that before, but your gut senses are really, really real. And it can sense danger long before your brain can. So maybe try to listen to that more. And it's okay that I may still be weird in the future, but yeah, yes, what matters is as long as you try to be your best self, that's okay. And just keep on improving. Keep on improving in the future. And that's what really matters. That's what makes life more enjoyable. And that makes life more worth it, I guess we'll see, future self. Only time will tell. See ya. Bye bye.